That. Oops.
You're a little excited.
I'm gonna go get the wine.
I'll do the shop.
Boy, oh boy, real food. You really know what you're doing.
I'm not so sure about.
I don't know. I was going for healthy, but then, I started getting all these cravings, and I got caught in a time warp. But listen, it smells this. What aroma.
Yeah. With that diet, I don't know how you made it through puberty.
I didn't. Yeah, let me please.
No,
Please. No, please, let me get this. You are one great cook.
Oh, thank you. I used to cater in California. It was really nice to do this. I haven't done this in a long time.
That's so far a cry from catering in California to running a marina out here.
True.
Must have been pretty tough after your husband died, huh?
It was, but not in the way that you think.
What do you mean?
It was a big surprise.
Why?
It was an accident.
Oh. How many years were you married?
3 years. We met in California, we got married, and then we came here and bought the marina.
Now, why would you want to go from California to here?
It was Grant's dream. He wanted to get away from the rat race.
Why'd you stay?
His life insurance paid for the mortgage, and I could have sold it and left, but then I realized that I loved it here, and it gave me a sense of independence. Sometimes I feel guilty for that.
Because his death bought you your freedom?
No. We got married too fast. Grant had this way about him. He was hard to resist.
So what changed?
You ever wake up in the morning and you're not in love with someone? I felt relieved that I didn't have to tell him. So, have you ever been married?
No.
So Kevin's your only family?
Well, our parents died when I was 18. Kevin was about 6. I guess I became more of a father than a brother to him at that point.
You did a great job.
No, this had nothing to do with me. This was entirely his doing. He was a pretty, engaging little kid. Never complained about anything. I, on the other hand, as a parent, was completely hopeless. One time I took him to the movies when I was in college with some friends of mine. After the film was over, I forgot all about him and I left him in the theater.
That's awful.
About an hour and a half later, I realized what I'd done, so I bolted back there, and there he was, sitting exactly where I left him. He hadn't budged.
You must have felt terrible.
He told me that he knew that I was going to come back to get him. And that he appreciated the fact that he could watch the movie over again. And then he told me that he was sorry that he made me worry about him. What do you do with a kid like that, huh? I can't believe I'm never going to see him again. I'm sorry. Thank you for a wonderful dinner.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm sorry to be such a poor dinner companion.
Please stay.
If you'll excuse me. I am opening it as we speak. Where's the prototype?
What prototype?
Kevin's prototype. The thing that got the whole thing started in the first place. Where is it?
So someone is sabotaging the Thornhill Explorer project.
I am absolutely sure of it. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go and buy me the Savitar Navigator, and you send it to me right quick.
You think Savitar got a hold of Kevin's prototype?
You remember the Concorde? You remember how the Russians ended up designing a supersonic airliner that looked exactly like it?
Yeah, everyone said it was coincident technology, that the problems dictated identical engineering solutions.
Yeah, that's what everybody said. And that's what Mercer's trying to tell me about the Explorer. Meanwhile, 20 years later, we cut to the Russians, and guess what? Somebody sold the Concorde design to them. Surprise, surprise. You get me that Navigator, I'm going to find out exactly how they did it. What's going on with Shaw's Marina?
Oh, yeah. Financials just came in. It's pretty much how Mercer described it. Evangeline Shaw is getting by, but she's certainly not getting rich. The balance sheet doesn't show much more than you can see from the dock.
Uh-huh.
Why the big interest? Drop the lawsuit.
Yeah, you're right. Forget about it. She's got enough trouble as it is. I gotta go. I'll call you later. Oh, shit. Hello.
Oh, hi.
I just
I was
wanted to
just-
stay.
Sorry.
No, after you.
I was just really worried about you when you didn't show up this morning.
Oh, yeah, I was working on my computer. I got lost. Where's my boat?
What do you mean, your boat?
Well, I was going to rent a boat today, remember?
You said you were going to rent a boat this morning.
Yes, well, I was busy this morning. I have a business to run.
Well, I have a business to run, too. And so I had to rent your boat out, otherwise I would have lost money.
Well, I wish you had phoned me. I would have paid for the entire day.
Well, I did phone you, but your line was busy. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what, I'll rent this boat.
No, you couldn't handle it.
Well, then I will hire you to be my guide.
No, I don't think so.
Well, why not? I don't see a heck of a lot of action around here.
Well, something could come up.
Like what? A worm shortage? I'll pay you. I'll pay you to give me boat lessons for a day. In fact, I'll pay you to give me boating lessons for the week. I'll pay in advance, okay?
I don't take out tourists.
Please.
On one condition.
What's that?
It's free.
Aye, aye, skipper.
Okay, you want to hug close to the shore a little bit to adjust to the wind, otherwise you're going to get blown out too far. Now, you see that point where that big tree is?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to head straight for that. See that old wharf?
There?
There. See it?
Yeah.
When it just passes your left shoulder, it's going to be safe to turn in.
You have any idea what Kevin was doing out here the night he died?
No, he just said he went fishing.
You know where exactly?
He just said that he loved fishing when he was a kid, so I figured he found some secret spot that he remembered.
Kevin hated fishing when he was a kid.
Then why did he go out every night?
You said he never came back with anything. He wasn't fishing.
That's strange. Then where was he going?
Exactly.
Okay, you can turn now. Okay, you can stop.
He's been poking around for 2 days in a row now.